Carrie and Marcellus were married only weeks after they met through an online dating service. But now, Carrie believes that her husband may be leading a secret life, and she has proof. I guess you never really know who's on the other end when you're messaging online. It could be your wife. Carrie, you called the show. Why are you here?
I called the show because I want to know if my husband's cheating on me. He told me a couple months after we were married that before we met, that in his previous, he didn't tell me how previous, but before we met, he was actually soliciting sex online with other women.
So when you met him online, he wasn't soliciting sex with you?
No, we met on a dating site, and I didn't even hug him till after our third date.
And so then you met, and you said, oh, wow, this guy's pretty nice.
He was great and amazing, and everything was wonderful. I had had horrible relationships in the past, and things had just been a huge mess. And I thought, this is going to be my next relationship. This is going to be my last relationship. This is going to be my new life, my new start.
So you meet on the dating service. You go on a couple dates. From the time you met him to the time you got married, how long of a period was that?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. That's pretty fast of getting married, right?
It is.
After you got married, what did you notice that made you think like?
We have each other's passwords to our emails. And I sent him an email, and I wasn't sure if he got it because I couldn't remember how he had put one of his numbers in there.
Right.
So I was trying to figure it out. I went into his email, and I saw emails from other women saying, thanks for contacting me, that you saw my ad on Craigslist, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you and spending time with you. And then I went into, I went into his send box, and there were messages that he sent to them like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really excited about meeting you, and I'm looking for no strings attached, just something on the side.
And when you read this, obviously it hurt you greatly.
Yeah, it hurt me a lot, and I tried to ask him about it, and he completely denied it. And so I showed him the email, and then he didn't say anything. Because when he lies, he starts stuttering, and then he'll put pauses between his words. And then he acts like he's confused. And so I showed him the email, and then he was like, yeah, I did, but it was a mistake. I won't do it again. I'm like, okay, once would have been a mistake, but there were a few of them there.
Right.
So then he swore that he would never do it again. Then he went away he's in the Navy, and he was gone 2 weeks in another state. So when he was gone, I started checking his email, and I found it again. So then what I did is I opened up an email account, Cutie for You, and then I kind of copied the format of what the other ones were saying, and I sent him an email saying, you know, hey, thanks for looking at my ad on Craigslist. It was, you know, really nice of what you said, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. And so he sent me an email back saying, oh yeah, you know, this is, you know, nice meeting you. I'm glad you contacted me back after I emailed you. And
he's thinking he's talking to a total stranger, and it's really you.
It's really me. So I put my contact with him and was chatting with him as Cutie for You. At the same time, I started emailing him from my own email.
So he thinks a strange girl and his wife are emailing him.
At the same time, on Messenger.
Right.
So as he's chatting with me on my email, he's saying, oh, I'm busy, I'm, you know, doing Navy stuff, I have to fill out paperwork.
Doing Navy stuff.
He's like, I'm doing
talking
paperwork.
To other girls. It's Navy stuff.
And I'm like, oh, it's nice. It's nice to see you online. I don't see you online much. Let's chat. He's like, no, I'm busy. I'm doing Navy stuff. And the other side, I'm acting completely different. And he's spoken to Cutie for You, and he's saying that he's looking for a relationship on the side. And I started asking him questions like, you know, what are you looking for exactly? And he's like, I'm looking for something on the side with no strings because I'm married. And I'm like, oh, you're married? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I hope that doesn't deter you. He's like, so nothing, no strings. And he's like, did you lose interest? I'm like, you're married, you should lose interest. And I said, well, what are you looking for on the side? And he's like, I want a friendship and romance. And so I asked him, by romance, do you mean sex? And he just said yes.
And when you read that, what did you feel?
I felt sick. And I asked him, you know, are you getting a divorce? Are you still married? And he's like, well, I want to get a divorce.
So now your husband's back in seclusion room. He's not hearing any of this. And he's never known that you were chatting with him as this cutie for you. And I guess you're going to tell him now that cutie for you is really you. Let's meet your husband, Marcellus.
Well, you got me here. Keep on accusing me of cheating.
Well,
no
I
matter
want to
what
know why
I
you're
do.
telling everyone that you want to meet up with them for sex, why you're emailing women and talking to them, messaging them.
And see, that's the whole thing. It's not women. It's one woman that's been continuing to email, and when she's
The
emailed,
first
I've
time
only
I called
responded.
you said it was only 2 women, and then you
Yeah,
said you weren't
it
going
was
to do
2.
it again, but you
No.
just said it was only 1. And
Yeah.
then later, it was more, and now you're saying it's only 1. And every time you denied it until I actually showed you the proof.
Fine, you have showed me the proof, but you see, this is what I'm talking about. You keep asking me, who am I cheating with? What am I doing? All these things. I keep telling you I'm not cheating.
I know, but
And
when I
so-
show
but-
you your own words in email, you tell me, oh, I guess I did then. It was a mistake. Once is a mistake, twice is a choice, 3 times is a pattern.
Do you love her?
I love her because that's why I'm
Okay.
here today. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So if you love her, why are you hurting her? I mean, this emailing that you say it means nothing, it means something to her.
But at the same time, would I continue to persecute her for
If
things
you
that she's
continue to
not
email,
doing?
if you continue to email, yeah.
And
Okay,
you
but it's
told
one
me you
thing
sent
to-
her an email saying, I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't email me. You told me that you sent her an email saying, well, that's not, you want nothing to do with her. But you didn't send that email. You lied to me again.
When you were talking to this girl 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
did you tell her?
Actually, at the time, no, I didn't.
And why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to admit the fact that what I was doing was wrong.
Right. And what were you hoping to get out of talking to this woman?
Actually, nothing. Because it's just like I was saying before.
You do nothing.
You know,
You're
it's-
just chatting away.
Right.
Talking
you know,
about what,
Stephen, this is
wrestling?
what I'm saying. No. You know,
Sex?
we actually talked,
About sex?
you know, a little bit about sex. You know, she asked me about my marriage and whatnot. You know, and the whole thing that I've been trying to get to with her is the
but you know
fact
what?
that there's much talking.
At this point, do you want to have anything you want to say about this?
Yeah, you were talking to her at the same time you were talking to me on my email. Cutie for you is me.
Okay. But you know what, though? How about the persecuting stops too, though? Because, see, you know what? I can
You can't
admit that I
talk
made
your
a
way out of
mistake.
it now. You can't talk your way, because it was me that you were talking to. It was me that you were saying, I want sex on the side. It was me saying, I want a divorce from my wife. It was me that you were telling all these things to. That you
Okay.
wanted to talk in your
Okay.
hotel room.
Okay, good. You know, I'm glad you said that
Good.
because you know
glad
what?
I said that?
Yeah. Because all this constant persecution and all this
Persecution
pressure.
is not
Yeah.
persecution if you're not innocent.
First of all, you're not being persecuted. This is your wife being upset that you're talking to other women. You're not being persecuted.
Talking to other women, yes, I did that. But what I'm saying is,
Your wife is here
for
today.
it to
Listen,
become
your wife
an
is here.
obsession and to keep using my past on me constantly,
it's
playing as some
current.
other woman,
This
It's
isn't
playing as some
current.
other woman to get me to respond so that she can come back and bust me with some she did to get me to respond to it. Now, how crazy is that? Huh? What if I were to do that? What if I were to do that? Huh? You think that's right? You gonna tell me it's cool for her to trap me online and get me in some bull to admit to her that she planned to be some other woman that I'm then bust me for what I'm doing because she wanna trick me? Hell no! Hell no! Forget about it! Now what kind of love is that? What kind of treatment is that? Is that how you treat your husband? Is that what you do? So what's up with that? Huh?
I didn't make you tell
Well, give me a minute, and I'll tell you, okay? I gotta get to you. If you loved your wife so much, she's telling you. She's basically saying, come back to me, even though you don't know it's her. She's pretending to be a stranger, giving you good advice. If you love your wife, you wouldn't be on here. Go be with your wife.
Pretending to be a stranger to get me to flirt with her, to turn around.
She's not
and bust me with it. Oh, the hell she isn't. You got the proof. You got the email. You got it all. Come on, man.
What woman is saying?
Come on, read it.
How is a woman flirting? How is a woman flirting saying, go back to your husband? If you're married, why are you here? What are you doing? Does that sound like flirting?
No, I'm talking about the previous emails.
Once she asked you if you were married, she made it perfectly clear she wasn't interested in you.
When you asked me if I was interested, I said, you're the one who's married, you should lose interest.
Romance, do you mean sex? Cutie for you, to you. Romance, do you mean sex? Yes.
Okay.
Now, when you get caught, yeah, you're caught. When you go, tell your wife, you know what, honey, I gotta tell you something. I've been emailing these other girls. I know this is gonna hurt you, but I gotta tell you, get off my chest. You know, her coming and say, hey, I got proof. What are you gonna do? You don't get credit for that. You came here and you took a lie detector test.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So let's go ahead and read the truth so we can put this to a close.
All right. We asked you, do you choose not to wear your wedding ring in an attempt to hide the fact that you are married? He answered no. He did not tell the truth. What? Hold on. And I know it's going to be hard, but you need to listen to all the answers because you came here to find out the truth. As much as it hurts, you need to find it out. Within the last year, have you gone on a dating site in an attempt to solicit sex? I don't know why you answered no. The proof is on the chair.
But that's not a dating site. That came from my email.
Okay.
No, man. It's not a dating site. It's from my email.
Within the last year, have you gone on a dating site in an attempt to solicit sex? You answered no. You did not tell the truth. Within the last year,
It's not true.
within the last year, have you met up with any of the women you exchanged messages with on the internet? You answered no. You did not tell the truth.
What? I haven't met up with any of these women.
Since being married to Carrie, have you ever had sexual intercourse with anyone else? You
No, I
answered-
haven't.
You answered no,
Yeah, and it's the truth.
and you did not tell the truth.
That's the truth. What the hell is, it's the truth, man.
I know that you must be deeply hurt, and I'm very sorry for you. But it certainly
This is
cannot
wrong.
it cannot come as a shock.
I don't know. I didn't think that he actually met up with anyone. I was hoping that you didn't actually meet up with anyone.
He's basically been lying to you from day one, and he continues to lie. He's lying right now. It's up to you
That
whether
is
you
wrong.
want to continue to believe his lies, keep accepting his lies. Listen, you came on the show. You wanted answers.
These aren't real answers.
I can't believe.
No, man. Those aren't real answers.
I can't believe they come as a shock. But you definitely.
Yeah, it's a shock to me because it's not the truth. That's not the truth.
Okay. Thanks for being on the show, Marcellus. Good luck in the Navy. Get off my stage. I really think you're a nice person, and I believe you truly love Marcellus. But it's pick a door time. And the door is you're going to keep giving Marcellus chances, and if you're really going to go be with him after the show, if you think you're going to be with Marcellus, it's your life, it's your marriage. And if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But if you go out that door, and whatever way we can help you, and we certainly will do that, you say, you know what, I'm tired of anybody lying and disrespecting me, and I'm not going to put up with it, and I'll find somebody that will treat me the way I want to be treated. And your decision is just closing the show by walking out the door. There's Marcellus. There's respect for yourself.
Thank you.